So, what is the hardest book that you have ever read? In our booktube community, there are many books that are being discussed over and over again, which are very easy to understand. You can read them in a day or two, and they do not challenge you intellectually, cognitively, or in terms of languages used in those books. But there are some in the history of books, history of novels, that are very difficult to understand, and the hardest book that I have ever read till date is As I Lay Dying by William Faulkner. Now, this is a hell of a book. It is very difficult to understand what Faulkner is saying. The whole book is written in POVs, and it is very difficult to connect the dots in different POVs so as to make the complete picture about what the book is trying to say, what Faulkner is trying to say. And the second challenging thing is Faulkner's use of Southern American language, and that too in a rural form. It is very difficult to understand those things. So I tried to read this book about 3 or 4 years ago for the first time. I did not succeed, unfortunately or fortunately, but I read this in this year, in 2025. It was completely clear to me. It took all my mental faculties. I summoned all my mental faculties to understand what this book means. And once I understood the book, it is a fantastic book. There are very few books, probably 3 or 4 books written that can match the level of this book, and this certainly is the best book that I have read for a long time, and probably maybe in my entire life. So, have you read any of the Faulkner's books? Have you read As I Lay Dying? What was your experience? You can write down, and you can write down the hardest book that you have ever read. Can share some insight so that we can also learn. That is the thing that I wanted to say. There will be a full review in my channel in about 1 month or 1.5 months. I'll get there eventually. That all that I can say. And if you want to know more about these books, if you are interested in receiving this kind of updates, please subscribe to my channel. There will be many more such classics that will be discussed over a period of time. So that's all I wanted to say. Peace out.